In this video, we are going to be reviewing 5 more chicken breeds that are very popular in terms of being rated based on eggs, roosters, enjoyability, and of course reliability, because we don't want an unreliable chicken, right? These are some of the best. Will your chickens make it onto this list? Comment down below your favorite chicken breed before we start, and I'll make sure to make a video on it if I forgot it. Let's do it. Alright, so we're first going to start off with one I forgot kind of existed here on the farm, but we have them. We're going to start off with cinnamon queens. Now here's the thing, they're really well for high production layers, which is going to come in important later on this list. For eggs, I'm going to go 25 out of 25. They're about 290 a year. That's crazy, bro. You know how many, that's a lot of eggs per year. Sometimes above 300 though. In terms of roosters, I'm going to give them a 19 out of 25. They're great new roos, but they are occasionally aggressive. But they will be made up later on this list. 21 out of 25 for enjoyability. They are bred to live shorter lifespans, but they're actually pretty friendly when it comes down to it at the end of the day. In reliability, 25 to 25. You see, these chickens are what are known as sex-linked chickens. If you take a look at their feather tone at birth, you can easily differentiate between hens or roosters. They're specifically bred like that. Same with other breeds like ISA Browns and some other breeds as well that you can easily differentiate just by looking at the feather tone. So that gives them a 90 out of 100 in terms of this list. So next up we go to probably the most popular breed in the entire American egg-laying industry. Not only are they very popular in terms of getting fresh eggs at the store in the US egg industry, but they're also really popular for a backyard pet. You can probably guess what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Rhode Island Red. Eggs are a 25 out of 25 almost immediately. I'm pretty sure anyone cannot contradict that. If you want good egg layers that aren't specifically bred for high production, these are the way to go, man. Roosters are 23 out of 25. You see, I would have given them like an 18 out of 25 if it wasn't for how iconic they are and how good they do their job. Like, yeah, they're aggressive, but at least they do their job. They're like Waldo if he didn't have a joking manner. And then enjoyability, 18 out of 25. They're a bit less tame, but still get the job done decently. And I mean, you can tame them. They're just very hard to make them become like loveys. Like other breeds are very easy, like Buff Orpingtons, especially since Lovey was a Buff Orpington, which if you want, you can click the video on screen right now. It's in an iCard above, which does review Buff Orpingtons and like 10 other breeds for the part 1. Oh, I already went over that. Reliability, 22 out of 25. They're very reliable and consistent when they're being told apart. Or, yeah, I'm not going to say that word. But that's really all there is to it. They do cost like $6, which is okay. It does add up a little bit over time, but they're very cool chickens nonetheless. I'll give them an 88 out of 100, or B+ in terms of their final grade. Now next up, there's a chicken breed you may or may not have heard about. They're very popular for being skinny yet very tall. These chickens are one word that starts with an S and ends with an A. Sarima. I am 100% sure I'm mispronouncing that because it's a Malaysian chicken breed and I can't pronounce those words. So in terms of eggs, they're going to be an immediate 20 out of 25. They're about 190 to 220, which is just okay. You see, I enjoy giving eggs typically above 20 out of 25, but these eggs are okay. So roosters, 25 out of 25. They're very small, but they're pretty funny, and they actually are pretty friendly roosters, considering these chickens are a little bit different than the rest. In terms of reliability, oh, I missed one. Enjoyability, 18 out of 25, yo. I forgot reliability is next. They're a little bit less tame, but they really do get the job done. They're like Rhode Island Reds, except a little bit less tame, so you have to go on a mystical side quest to actually be able to get them tamed, like Lovey, versus Rhode Island Reds, which is, now you have to get them a little bit more treats from Tractor Supply. Reliability, 22 out of 25. They're very reliable in terms of how consistent they are, but that's just it. So their final grade will be an 83 out of 100, which, yeah, I forgot to mention, they're $30 a piece, sometimes up to 80 and sometimes as low as 10, which is very inconsistent. Now next up, we got a breed I'm 100% sure you know what I'm about to talk about. Small but friendly, the Silky Bantams. Eggs are going to be a 17 out of 25. They only like 150 eggs a year, which I guess is okay, but really not the best for high egg production environments. And yeah, that's not the greatest for some environments. I keep repeating myself, yo. Roosters are 18 out of 25. They're known to be jerks, but hey, at least they get the job done, right? In terms of enjoyability, 25 out of 25. You already know where I'm coming from with this one. They are very, very, very enjoyable. But yeah, they're very funny. The roosters are cool and all like that. So yeah, they're very fluffy. Not like Gray Cloud in terms of fluffiness, but hey, they're pretty fluffy. And reliability, it's gonna be a 20 out of 25. They're just okay, nothing really too special, which lands them an 80 out of 100, which is officially the lowest I've ever scored a chicken on this list, which prior to this was 83, actually 84. But now I got 2 ones lower than the, I believe, Green Queens. Anyways, next up, let's move on to the last one. The Brahma. Oh boy, these are really, really great, and actually are the highest scoring on this list. In terms of eggs, they're not the best in terms of eggs, so I'll give them a 20 out of 25 with about 200 eggs per year. Roosters are 25 out of 25. They're actually very great roosters, and they actually are pretty chill with each other. Like, actually, not even gonna lie, Brahma roosters, according to the research I've done, are very great roosters with each other. Enjoyability is a 25 out of 25. Although they're like 8 to 15 pounds, they're very friendly, actually. Yeah, that smell of grape over here after the grapevines are starting to come in is starting to take an impact on my video quality, I think. No, it's not. In terms of reliability, 25 out of 25, almost perfect. Very great and reliable chicken. For only a cost of about $6, which gives them a final score of 95 out of 100. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to click the like and subscribe button, and of course the video on the screen, which is the part 1 to this series. Anyways, I'm out. Subscribe.